Descomponiendo el pasado, el sol recuerda la belleza de tu realidad.
So as you can see, we're already having fun, and the People in Español Festival hasn't even started. And for me, it's such a special treat. I like to call it a re-encounter. Chris here, I think, is going to call it stalking. Because since last year, I mean, I got so many wonderful interviews, and he's like, "Girl, you still want more? Más. Estamos en Texas. We're in Texas. More is less here in Texas." Chris, you should know that. Yeah. So I keep referring to him, and I hope you don't mind. It's with all the respect and cariño, as we say, that I consider you un amigo. And so this is, ladies and gentlemen of Latin Connection TV, Chris Perez, our huge superstar from here in San Antonio, who is representing at the People in Español Festival. Hello, hello, holla, holla. Bienvenido.
Thank you very much. And you know what? I don't mind doing, man, we can do as many interviews together as you want. There's always stuff to talk about, so, and it's always nice to see you. So.
Muchísimas gracias. Igualmente. And to my left here, I'm gonna let Chris introduce his very own.
We don't believe in titles around here. No, I'm just joking. Carlos is, he helps me out a lot with the whole business side of the music business. We've known each other for, since we were kids.
And so now to you, Carlito, bienvenido. Welcome to Latin Connection TV. Thank you for being here with me and our viewers.
No, thank you. I want to say hi to Latin Connection, and also want to invite everybody to People Festival to check out Chris Perez with his new music, produced by Emilio Estefan and other artists like Gloria Estefan, Alejandro Fernandez. The tickets are still available. Get on peoplefestival.com and get your tickets and come have a good time here on Saturday and Sunday night here in the Alamo Dome with San Antonio, Texas' very own Chris Perez.
And our very own also, Carlito Miranda. And before we go, and because otherwise we're going to start talking about things and I'll forget, is there a website, please, where people can continue to find things about your music?
Yes, ChrisPerezProject.com, or you can go to ChrisPerezMusic.com. That'll redirect you to the official site. You can find out everything we're up to, what's going on with People in Español Festival, the new music we're working on, the Selena book. I mean, it's all on there. We're about to put up a storefront to have merchandise sold, and it's being upgraded right now as we speak.
And all well-deserved successes, Chris and Carlito. And you did bring something up that I wanted to talk about, which is that wonderful name of Emilio Estefan. I know that this is something that viewers don't know, if you don't mind me sharing with you, but you have been collaborating with Emilio for a while now, correct?
Yes, last year at the event of People Festival, we had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Emilio Estefan, and what can I say? The rest is history. It was like, it was just meant to be. One thing led to another. We exchanged numbers. We ended up in Miami. Emilio had been looking at Chris's career for a long time and was well respected in that sense as well, and wanted to get together. And so we made the move, and we went to Miami and sat down and talked to Emilio, and we've been working ever since then. So we want to give thanks to People Festival. You just never know what kind of opportunities happen.
That's right.
So it's been a blessing.
It is a huge blessing, and I always tell people to just go. Right. Go to where you're called. I'm a huge believer in God and that faith and that power. Yeah. If you get called, go. Because, look, you're an example of that.
Don't give up.
That's right. And so, Chris, you also mentioned, and you just mentioned that Emilio Estefan had been taking a look at Chris's work for some time. And, Chris, you are just that guy. I've gotten to observe you and also know of your work that you are that example of that person who is behind the scenes, working quietly, working though consistently, thoroughly, continuously, and letting your work do the talking. This is such a quiet, as you can see, he's really a quiet, mild-mannered, at least in front of the cameras.
Yeah, as soon as the camera turns on, I'm like, hey, what's up? That frog in Bugs Bunny. I don't know if you remember the cartoon that the dude would keep him in a cigar box.
And then when he takes him out,
he would just rib it. And then when he gets him home, he turns into this crazy frog. That's me.
He turns into the Tasmanian devil, el Chris Perez aquí. But now, seriously speaking, he is that kind of the reverse of like behind every great man, there's a great woman. With your legacy and your beautiful love story that you had and have with Selena, that's kind of was reversed. You were that great man behind that great woman, and that's really respectable. And I bow down to that. And a lot of people who have to be under a rock to not know that is the case with Chris Perez. And it's so wonderful to see you now shining very deservedly for all those years of hard work and talent that you have.
Thank you so much. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. These last couple of years, went through our hard time. Trying to deal with the loss of Selena. But what saved me, friends, family, and of course music.
Without my music and being able to use it as an outlet for my day-to-day emotions, I don't know what I would do. Words can't explain how I feel. My music is my voice. Being able to express myself through songs and guitar has played the biggest part in the process of picking up the pieces and learning to live my life again. You see, I'm a musician, and as far back as I can remember, I've always loved music.
We put together the Latin rock album Resurrection. We won a Grammy for that a few years back. And so to be, it just feels like everything's going. It's been a gradual, increase in things that have been happening with the guys on my team and myself. So I mean that's one of our philosophies. Is as far as my team. I mean we all try to keep everybody. Try to get everybody higher up. Work together. We're a lot stronger as a team than we are as individuals. I mean I might be my name, Chris Perez Project, as far as the group goes, but I couldn't do it without my band members, without the staff. I mean, it's just we get a lot of help.
And also, you thanked everyone, and can I tell you, people, talk about a fan base. Hello. He has, sí o no, Carlito?
Oh, yeah.
My goodness. And again, so deservedly, this guy right here is just, you love him sincerely. I mean, I could say I loved you from the second I met you. You have the sweetest energy, Chris. And all of your fans say the same exact thing about you. You just have been blessed really with this beautiful aura and this wonderful energy that's always sweet. So no wonder, I'm telling y'all, I don't know if there's any more space on his followers pages because he has a huge fan base. And so we are expecting all those to come out. You better be out there at the People in Espanol Festival where we have not just interviews like this one, but so many more. Stay tuned for all those mysterious exclusive interviews coming up soon on Latin Connection TV right here with Rita Verreos.